Movies have always been an escape from reality, and with little to no representation in the 70s, 80s and 90s, gay men had to find solace in, well, straight movies. Whether these movies had a subtle gay plot, or just a shirtless handsome actor, many of these movies cast what we call a gay awakening. Join me as we take a look at one of these films for this video.
There? Why'd you run out?
I felt like a shower.
Hey, you really missed something, man. You know, it's that kid Oscar. Flying 2 feet higher than he ever has before.
It's time to look back at the guys you had a crush on and help with your gay awakening. So come on.
I won. What do you mean you won? You did not. Well, too, the old man can still beat him. Come on, Dad. You saw it, didn't you? I won.
Andrew Stevens is that striking actor whose confident presence and chiseled features turned up the heat in so many films from the 70s and 80s. For plenty of viewers back then, catching sight of him shedding his shirt on screen was the moment that stirred something deep. A scene that was unlocking those hidden feelings and crushes that lingered long after the credits rolled.
Hello, I'm Andrew Stevens with a safety tip from the Los Angeles City Fire Department.
Andrew Stevens is an actor with a list of acting credits a mile long and a career that spans 6 decades. But most people either never heard of him before or simply don't remember him, and that's okay. There are many actors from the 70s, 80s and 90s we forgot about, and this video series aims at reminding you why we loved them, or rather, perhaps we had a poster of them up against our bedroom wall. His career kicked off in the early 70s, with appearances in films like Shampoo in 1975, where he played a small role amid big stars. But it was 1976's Massacre at Central High that really put him on the map for those intense, memorable moments.
Massacre at Central High.
This cold horror thriller follows David, a new kid at school, who reconnects with his old friend Mark, portrayed by Andrew. Mark is part of the popular crowd, but the story spirals into revenge and chaos as the bullied fight back against the elite group. Mark starts off as a charming insider, drawing David into the group with easy charisma. But it's the locker room scene that hits hard. Andrew takes off his shirt, revealing that toned physique while talking about who knows what because we weren't really paying attention at that moment. In a film packed with tension and teen drama, that moment of vulnerability and strength stood out, making hearts race and eyes widen. For many of us watching in theaters or late night TV, it was the first time that a guy's casual confidence like that clicked into place, turning a simple undress into a revelation of attraction that felt both thrilling and forbidden.
Morgan Fairchild, Andrew Stevens, The Seduction.
Building on that moment, Andrew starred in 1982's The Seduction, an erotic thriller that amped up the stakes with obsession and desire. He plays Derek, a photographer who becomes dangerously fixated on Jamie Douglas, a glamorous TV anchorwoman brought to life by Morgan Fairchild. The plot unfolds as Derek's stalking escalates from creepy gifts to home invasions, forcing Jamie to confront a pursuer. Andrew's performance as the unhinged yet handsome stalker adds layers of twisted appeal. He's not just menacing, he's magnetic. That blend of danger and desirability made it impossible to look away, and for many audiences tuning in during the VHS era, these glimpses of him shirtless ignited crushes that whispered of deeper realizations. His role here wasn't just about the plot, it was about that raw, physical presence that made secret admirers replay the tape, piecing together feelings they kept under wraps.
This man is the law. 10 to midnight. Charles Bronson, Lisa Eilbacher, and Andrew Stevens.
Then came 1983's 10 to Midnight, a gritty crime thriller where Andrew takes on the role of Paul, a young detective partnering with veteran cop Leo Kessler, played by Charles Bronson. The story centers on hunting down a serial killer who preys on women while evading capture through clever alibis. Paul brings that fresh, by-the-book approach to the investigation, clashing with Kessler's no-holds-barred methods, all while the body count rises. Another subtle yet powerful scene comes from this movie, a movie which is already loaded with raw energy. For many viewers gripped by the suspense, this specific scene cut through all the noise, stirring those quiet awakenings where a man's form on screen suddenly meant more than just part of the story. Andrew's ability to embody strength and sensitivity made him the unexpected focal point, fueling crushes that bloomed in the shadows of 80s living rooms. So why did Andrew Stevens fade from the collective memory for so many people? When the 90s rolled in, he slowly moved away from acting and started to focus more on producing, writing and directing. He eventually became president and CEO of Franchise Pictures, which produced films for Warner Brothers from 1999 to 2005, including The Whole 9 Yards and its sequel The Whole 10 Yards. Although he mostly works behind the camera, he occasionally makes an appearance as an actor and currently operates Andrew Stevens Entertainment and Stevens Entertainment Group. He shifted gears from on-screen stardom to behind-the-scenes work in the 90s, focusing on low-budget productions and steering clear of the blockbuster spotlight or tabloid drama that kept others in the headlines. In an era where fame often meant constant visibility, his steady, under-the-radar output got eclipsed by flashier personalities, but we shouldn't let him slip away. His roles delivered thrills that shaped genre films, and those shirtless moments weren't just eye candy. They opened doors for personal discoveries, helping fans embrace attractions they felt close. Andrew's blend of talent, looks and versatility reminds us of Hollywood's hidden gems that deserve rediscovery. If you enjoyed this type of content, I also have an entire playlist filled with videos like this one. Forget about high art epiphanies. Sometimes a late night VHS, a bargain bin fantasy flick and a very charismatic sword wielding guy is enough. Produced by Ida Young and directed by Val Guest, this British fantasy flick hit theaters as a loose follow-up to the 1966 hit 1 Million Years BC. Are you old enough to have watched Barbarella when it was released in cinemas? You remember that wild sci-fi romp that's equal parts erotic fantasy and cosmic adventure.
Are you an angel?
Introducing Christopher Atkins in The Blue Lagoon.
Two teenagers stranded alone on a tropical island discovering love, desire and themselves in a way no one quite expected. Thank you so much for watching this video. I've got a similar video that you can check out if you want to watch something similar. I'm also on Patreon, where you can find exclusive content that you won't find on my YouTube channel, like extended videos or unrated videos, behind the scenes, music and so much more. Each one of my YouTube channels has got its own tier, where you have access to everything I post on Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't yet. It is the easiest way to help my channel grow. Thank you very much for watching this video and I'll see you in the next video.
It's always been